Welcome you all. In this video, we are going to see about tourism in Tamil Nadu. Definition of tourism. Tourism is generally regarded as traveling to a different location for business or pleasure purpose. However, it has quite a specific definitions. Traveling to another environment for at least 24 hours, but for no longer than 1 year, for purpose related to business or leisure. Tourism, the process of spending time away from home in pursuit of recreations, relaxations, and pleasure while making use of a commercial provisions of services. Tourism is a social and cultural economic phenomena which entails the movements of people to countries or place outside their usual environment for pleasure or business or professional purposes. There are several benefits of tourism on host destinations. Tourism boosts the revenue of the economy, creates thousands of jobs, develops the infrastructures of a country, and plants a sense of a culture exchange between foreigners and the citizens. What is the concepts of tourism? Tourism comprises the activities of a person traveling to and stay in a place outside their usual environment for not more than one consecutive year for leisure, business, or other purposes. There are three basic forms of tourism: domestic tourism, inbound tourism, and outbound tourism. Domestic tourism refers to activities of a visitor within their country of a residence and outside of their home. For example, British visiting their parts of the Britain. A visitor is a traveler taking a trip to a main destinations outside a usual environment for less than a year for any main purposes, maybe a business, leisure, or other personal purposes, other than to be employed by a resident entitled in the country or a place visited. These trips taken by the visitors qualified as a tourism trips. The term tourism resources describes a natural and a man-made attractions, infrastructure, services, and the condition that attracts tourists to an area, and many contributed to the formulations of the tourism destinations. Another concept of a tourism is a beneficially for not only tourists but also for the country where tourism opportunities are more. For example, the countries have a hill station and more historical places are very attractive for tourists. When tourists visits any country, the economy of the country is benefited. The value of that country increases, and the world has a positive thinking about that reasons. Tourism enhances the economic and the social value of a country. So if a country is full of natural beauties and historical places, the government of that country must take steps to promote tourism to service the world and its people. In another concept of tourism is domestic tourism. Compromise the activities of residents of a given country traveling to and staying in a place inside their residential country but outside their usual environment for not more than 12 consecutive months for leisure, business, or other purposes. Inbound tourism covers all international tourist traffic entering a country. It also known as export tourism because although the tourists enjoy their travel experience within England, they are paying for its using foreign currencies. Outbound tourism can be helps to enhance the economics of many countries by providing economic boosts in a range of sectors such as retail, healthcare, and education. Many countries, however, relate to too much outbound tourism only. So these are the concepts of tourism. Next, we see about the nature and the scopes of tourism. Tourism is travel for recreational, leisure, or business purposes. The World Tourism Organization defines the tourist as a people traveling to and staying in a place outside their usual environments for not more than one consecutive year for leisure, business, and the purposes. The various types of tourism which are discussed below. Tourist and services. Tourism is a service industry which is a compound of those sectors of the economy that are involved in providing services such as accommodations, food, beverage, transportations, and recreations, as well as distributions and the sales services. Scope means extended or a range of view, outlook, applications, operations, effectiveness, etc. etc. and investigations of a wide scope, space for movement or activity, opportunity for operations to give one's fancy full scope. Scope, the totality of outputs, outcomes, and benefits, and the work required to produce them, objectives, predominated result towards which effort is directed. Objectives may be defined in terms of outputs, outcomes, and or benefits. It helps educate the traveler, provides funds for conservations, directly benefits the economic development and political empowerment of local communities, and fosters respect for different cultures and for human rights. Next, we see about the elements of tourism. The first vital components of a tourism systems are attractions, accessibility, accommodations, amenities, and activities. Attractions. Tourism activity starts with the attractions. Attraction constitutes in an important features of the product. Attractions are those elements in the tourist products which determine the choice of a particular tourist product to visit one particular destination rather than another. Accessibility, ensuring tourist destinations, products, and services as accessible to all the people regardless to their physical limitations, disabilities, or age. Accessible tourism aims to allow tourism destinations to be enjoyed equally by everyone. Accommodations, the next one is it's a tourist collective accommodations is a facility that regularly or occasionally provides accommodations for tourists such as hotels, campsites, short-term furnished accommodations, holiday homes, resorts, holiday centers for children and young people, young hotels and refugees, etc. Amenities are the things such as stores or sports facilities that are provide people's convenience, enjoyments, or comfort. The hotel amenities including health clubs, conference facilities, and rooms. The cities has tried to update its tourist amenities by building a new hotels and information centers. The types of tourism. There are many different types of tourism and each offers its own unique benefits. The first one is adventure tourism. Adventure tourism is all about getting outside your comfort zone and pushing yourselves to new limits. If you are the type of persons who loves the good challenges, then adventure tourism is definitely for you. Popular adventure tourism activities include hiking, climbing, and jumping and skydiving. Next, second one is educational tourism. Is a great way to learn about new cultures and histories. If you are interested in learning about different cultures, then educational tourism is the great options for you. Popular educational tourism activities include visits to museums, historical sites, and cultural festivals. The third one is ecotourism. Is an all about the responsibility travel that had a minimized impact on the environment. If you are concerned about the impact of tourism on the environment, then ecotourism is a great option for you. Popular ecotourism activities including hiking, biking, and camping. Medical tourism. Medical tourism is growing industries that allows people to receive medical treatments in another country. If you are in need of a medical treatment that is not available in your home country, then medical tourism is a great option for you. Popular medical tourism destinations include Thailand, India, and Mexico. Sports tourism, it's a final one. Sports tourism is a great way to combine your love of sports with your love of travel. If you are a sports fan, the sports tourism is a great option for you. Popular sports tourism activities includes attentions and sports events, participants in the sports camps and taking parts in the sports competitions. These and all are the important things for the tourism.